deeper we venture into Elusia, the worse this blizzard gets. Is this the way to Destinea Cathedral?
I don't know. In this snow, it's hard to tell where we're going.
We don't have time to get lost. Hold on. I see someone up ahead.
Is that you?
Vale!
You know her?
She's a friend. Vale, how did you get here?
I don't know.
You don't know how you crossed the border into another country?
Well, how about you? You look worried. Is something the matter?
We're trying to reach Destinea Cathedral, but we got lost in the snow.
If it's the cathedral you're looking for, head that way.
You know where it is?
Uh-huh. You're close. See that really tall tree over there? Use that as a landmark.
I appreciate your help.
I owed you for patching me up the other day. That was so kind. Huh. Were you wearing that ring before?
Yes. It's very important to me.
I didn't notice it the other day. It's pretty. Really. Pretty.
Vale?
Emblem ring.
Vale!
Oh, I'm sorry. I better be on my way.
Where are you going? It's not safe!
She's gone.
There's no time to search for her. Not when Father's life hangs in the balance.
You're right. Let's hurry. Vale. What in the world?
What's up, adventurers? My name is Platinum Phoenix, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. Last time, the King of Brodia was defeated in combat and taken away to Elusian Cathedral. And this time, we are chasing after them and heading to that cathedral as well. But before that, I want to gain a little bit more power. So the thing I want to do in the Somnial today is actually head over back here to this mysterious well. A couple of chapters ago, the guy running the armory told me that he had lost a couple of items and that he was looking for some items he was looking for the items to be returned to him. So if we go to the ancient well and look into it, we get a spear of some type, and we get a weird axe as well. And then the well stops glowing. So let's go ahead and go talk to the guy at the armory. Okay, back over here at the armory.
This here?
You found my weapons. Thank you. Wait, you found both of these in the well? Neither is the one I dropped, but they're great. You should hold on to these, Divine One. There is something odd about that well. Alright, and the ancient well. I'm not actually going to read that because it makes more sense for me to just go back to the well and tell you about it, because there's actually something else about the well as well. Alright, back over here at the well.
Divine One, we have been getting reports lately of a strange presence coming from this well. I have not been able to find anything unusual about it, but perhaps you should investigate.
And the well actually holds more secrets than just weird items. So if we go up to the well, you can transform items, which means if you go up to it and you just start putting items in that you aren't really using and would be better suited to be replaced. Like, these iron weapons aren't really being used very much, and this surge I don't think is going to be used. You can only put 5 in at a time, but once you get 5, you hit the plus button, and the upgrade chance up to 5 stars, the more stars you have, the better chance you get better stuff, and you will transform the stuff, and after at least one battle, you can come back here and collect 5 or the number of items that you threw in, and they will be transformed into different items. The other thing that the well can do is the Fel Xenologue, which is 6 chapters of sort of a side story, or a different reality, more to say. And I'm going to say this now, we're not going to do the Fel Xenologue for a very long time. Like post-game amount of time. And the difficulty is just the difficulty for the Fel Xenologue, just so you know. But that is the last thing I wanted to go over for the Ancient Well for this trip to the Somnial. So the last thing we need to do is, well, I was going to say support and bomb conversations, but we don't have any of those. So I'm going to meet you back on the world map. Alright, so this is not the map, the world map. And that is because, without saying too much, I want to say these next couple of chapters are back-to-back chapters, which means we don't get to come back to the Somnial in a while. Which means if you want to inherit skills from your emblems, now is the time to do it. I recommend going through, seeing what all skills you could inherit from all of your emblems, and just go ahead and inherit them now if you're able to. So I'm just going to go through all of my emblems right now. I'll see what I can get, and then I will meet you on the main map. Alright, now back on the main world map, we just need to head this way, and chapters 10, Destinea Cathedral. So, I guess that's where we're heading, so let's go ahead and head inside. Begin
Are
chapter.
you ready? Destinea Cathedral is our enemy's home base. I suggest we stock up on supplies.
And this is just reiterating what I said earlier about you wanting to make sure you inherit any skills you want to have and increase the bond with any of the emblems that you want, and do any of like the changing classes and everything, because once we start this chapter, there's a series of battles and we won't be able to go back to the Somnial for a while. But I am ready, so let's begin.
Oh, the snow's really coming down out there.
Yeah, the cathedral always gets hit harder than anywhere else, huh?
And Ivy's late. We've been waiting here for ages. What if she never comes? Maybe things went bad at Brodia Castle and she didn't survive.
No way! Princess Ivy can handle herself.
Thanks, Rosado. You're sweet. Ugh, why is this happening anyway? Ever since Lord Sombron was released, Father's been acting weird. He used to be so kind to me. But since they came into the picture, it's like I hardly exist.
You mean the ones who showed up at Elusian Castle with Lord Sombron?
Yeah, that kid with the hood and the 4 weirdos who follow her around. Father probably only likes them because they brought him so many rings. I thought if I could get him some, he might praise me like he used to. Look how that turned out.
I'm sorry, Hortensia.
It's not your fault. What happened at the Grand Crossing, that was all me. I don't have any clue what Father's up to. I don't know why he wants the rings or what this ritual's about. I'm totally in the dark.
Hortensia, pardon me for interrupting.
Hey, Goldmary.
King Hyacinth has asked you to join him at the altar. And he wants you to have this.
An emblem ring?
Whoa, the king gave you another one, huh?
He said you should wear it and prepare yourself for battle.
That must mean the Divine Dragon is coming. Good. I'll get some answers about what happened at Brodia Castle. Let's go, you two!
We've arrived. Destinea Cathedral. Vale's directions really did help. Let's head inside, quickly.
Hold on a moment.
What is it, Marth?
I sense the Fel Dragon's presence. He's waiting for us inside the cathedral. We're not ready to fight him. If the ritual has been completed, we should retreat. And even if it hasn't, I think we had best escape at the first sign of danger.
You mean leave King Morion behind?
I'm worried about all this. We shouldn't stay any longer than we have to. Whatever we do, we must avoid a direct encounter with the Fell Dragon.
It'll be all right. Princess Ivy said that Sombron can hardly move, remember? Plus, we have half of the emblem rings. Even if they had the rest, we'd be evenly matched.
It is true that with the allies we've gained, we are formidable. But I urge you, as our leader, do not fall prey to overconfidence.
Perhaps I am being too bold. Still, despite everything we're facing, I'm calm. I think it's because you're here, Marth.
Me?
With you and the other emblems supporting us, we're all feeling more courageous. I hope you'll always stay with us.
We are not going anywhere. We will remain by your side until the end of this journey.
Thank you. Now, is everyone ready? It's time to put a stop to this ritual, and bring King Morion home.
I bid you welcome to Destinea Cathedral. We're so happy to greet you, loathsome divine dragon.
Spare us your lies!
Alas, your presence indicates that Ivy lost her battle. A predictable outcome, of course. You don't appear to have taken her captive. I assume her body has been left for the birds.
You mean my sister is dead?
Where have you hidden King Morion?
All will be known in due time.
Tell us now! Look, over there! There's someone beside the altar!
Can it be?
Tiamat, its father, he's alive! Don't worry, Father. We're here to save you. Something's wrong. Father!
He's been...
It appears you were a few moments too late. As you can see, the ritual has been carried out.
Hyacinth! You bastard!
We have to leave at once. Call a retreat without delay.
We can't!
King Morion is beyond our aid.
What do you mean? You would have us leave our own father behind? I cannot! I will not abandon him here! The only option is to fight Hyacinth. I won't flee after what he has done!
Diamant. Ulchrist.
Foolish, but I'm not a bit surprised.
The doors!
Yes, we're trapped within.
This grand cathedral will serve as your grave. Thanks to your impetuousness, you brought the rings unto my very hand.
Hyacinth.
You?
You're a monster.
That's our father!
You're going to pay for this.
Here and now! So be it, Hyacinth. Now we fight!
Alright, so let's just go ahead and look at the unit selection. I do want to point out that I actually made Fram a martial master because I wanted to give her the Silver Spirit art, which is actually the fist art or something like that I upgraded, and it's a B rank that she wouldn't have been able to use otherwise. But other than that, I think that everyone else is good. I upgraded Clan's Fire to Elfire, and I also upgraded Saileen's Elfire to Bolganon, which I believe is the strongest fire magic in the game. So, but other than that, I think everyone else is good. I do want to swap around positions, I think, because I want Jean to be over here. And other than that, I think everyone else is good. So let's go ahead and start this fight.
Father, it's me. It's your son!
Isn't there some way we can change him back? There's nothing we can do. The king you knew is gone.
No. We have to end this. What are you saying, brother?
Do you think Father would want to live like this? As this abomination fighting for Hyacinth? We have to let him die as the proud nobleman he was. As the king of Brodia.
I don't know if I can do this.
We must. We will free King Morion's soul and take down Hyacinth.
Alright. Actually, let me bring my model up. Alright, so our victory condition is defeat Hyacinth and the corrupted Morion. And we lose if Phoenix is defeated. So we actually have technically 2 bosses, but there's actually 3 boss characters in this, like, chapter. And the third one would be Hortensia, which is right here with a new emblem ring, it looks like. That she got during the cutscene into this chapter. But my main strategy for at least this first part of the chapter is what I did exactly the last 2 chapters, basically. I'm just going to teleport in and hope that Celine can deal with most of this. We'll go here, we'll engage.
Please grant me your strength.
With Celica. And then what I want to do is I actually want to go into items and I want to make sure Seraphim is equipped. Because King Morion is a corrupted and I'm having Celine fight him basically 1v1. But we'll put her here to take out this corrupted sword wielder first. There's also just a lot of corrupted in this chapter to begin with, so Seraphim is really good. If for nothing else, being effective against the...
With that emblem at his side, King Hyacinth will be able to proceed with...
For nothing other than being able to do extra damage against the corrupted that are all around here. Specifically these 3, which is her main objective right now. And everyone else just needs to move forward, because that's the other thing that we need to do in this chapter is basically just make all of these guys get up these stairs and over to here. And I'm thinking this chapter should only last... If I'm correct, it should only last about 5 turns.
Let's do this.
Because I'm assuming that Celine can take out Morrison in 2 turns. And then King Morrison, or then Celine can come back and help destroy this door on turn 3. And by that point, all of my units should be somewhere in the realm of up here, taking out all of these units. I do need to figure out how I want to go about this, though.
Go ahead.
Because it is precarious. I think I'm going to start with throwing daggers at you.
Finish the job. You're dead.
Oh.
Another kill for me.
2 crits. Nice. I think she had an 11% chance, but that's still great.
What's our move?
If we can get you... I don't think you're close enough.
Emblem, engage.
I'm trying to see if the combat art... No, you're not close enough. We'll just unengage you then. And we'll let these 2 deal with these ones. Actually, we'll let you engage because Quadruple Attack has a bow in it, and he, Rosado is a guy, has a...
How dare you make
is a flying unit. How dare you make Hortensia sad? Now I'll die.
Now I've done it.
I mean, a bit overkill. You didn't actually need the bow, which was the most damage.
Princess Ivy, huh?
That's another thing I should bring up. Why during that whole, like, beginning of this chapter, did no one mention that Princess Ivy is alive? Like, they had so many chances to be like, oh, she's alive, and we don't know where she is, but she left the battlefield on her own accord, and she's alive. But no, they're just like, yeah, I guess we'll just let you believe that she's dead. And let's see what all of the enemy does here. I'm really glad that enemy missed, because that will allow me to probably be able to take out King Morion without dying. Alright, he could do 17 damage. Or he can miss. I'm perfectly okay with him missing. Because what that allows me to do is take one step back and hit him anyway. I guess I should also bring up that all of the boss units, I guess is what I'll call them, Hortensia, Morion, and Hyacinth, they all have 2 health bars, which means they kind of bog down this chapter a little bit, because they require you to fight them at least twice, which means you have to slow down and not progress as much as you would want to. But other than that, this chapter is pretty simple, especially because we did 2 of the Divine Paralogs. But we are just going to go ahead and take out Morion right here. 100%, 39 damage, should have nothing to worry about. And that's one of our 2 objectives done.
Strong of body, strong of heart.
That is really devastating, actually. Because it shows that somewhere in his brain he was still there and still able to, like, understand that he was basically fighting for the wrong side. But we still have to do what we have to do, unfortunately.
You put up a good fight.
Go ahead, take this guy out. Unfortunately, this side is the slower of the 2 sides and will take longer. I'm going to engage to see if I can take out Gold Mary right here, which is the other of Hortensia's 2 retainers. No, we can't. It's not even close. Let's go ahead and use you. We will take out this soldier.
I had no choice but to win.
And then, John, you go ahead, and I want you to warp Phoenix right here so that he could take out Gold Mary. And then the left side basically is going to be the ones fighting up top first. Wow, she is tough. That's an insane amount of defense to be able to take that much off of the Wodao. Let's engage, actually. I think I want to take Gold Mary out because she is a risk. And actually, just attacking with the... No. She's not technically classified as an armor unit, so... just go ahead and do this.
I must insist now. Please die.
Please die, and now I'll get stabbed 9 times. At supersonic speed.
I mustn't add to Hortensia's grief. I'm much too precious to her.
And energy drop. What does... Oh, that gives us 2 strength permanently. I'll actually send this back. I apparently forgot to undo or redo all of the inventory of everyone. That sucks. That's awful. Let's go ahead and heal and see what they do. Let's see what the sword person does. You will go right here. Fight this guy with your hammer. And I should also go over the mage artillery units, which is, if I can stop having prompts, this person right here, basically what they do is they have the ability to shoot magic from a longer distance than what they normally would be able to. And the type of magic that they are shooting is based off of whatever tome they have. So basically, thunder shoots lightning, but from a greater distance if they're in the circle. Wind shoots air magic, which is good against aerial units from a further distance, and so on and so forth. But it's really good to keep that in mind, because if you let them basically stay alive for too long, they'll just stay and keep shooting over and over and over again, which can get really out of hand really quickly. Nice 4 damage, Fram. That's fine. Don't really have to worry about that. I'm really worried about... Okay, I think we're good. I was gonna say I'm really worried about Vander because he's at 5 HP. That's... Oh, well...
This is what
I was gonna say, 1% crit and 34% chance to hit, and I guess only 9 damage. What can we do to stop these units? We're gonna just... Yeah, I guess we'll move up here and do the same over here to try to take out these units. Which does more damage? I guess the staff does more damage. How much damage do you do? You do nothing. We'll use Diamant to strike down this Elusian soldier. We're completely out of corrupted at this point, so saline becomes much less useful, unfortunately.
I'm not even tired.
I'm not even tired. I think... How do I want to go about this? You need to take out... You know what? No. You are going to become a dragon. I know this chapter is called The Fell Dragon's Return, but why not become a dragon of our own and just completely destroy this unit?
Was that too much?
That was a bit of overkill, don't you think? Yanaka?
I have some left to give.
Can you... I think you'll take 2 hits to knock that guy out, unfortunately. So, first up, we are just going to engage and use... We'll engage and use Great Sacrifice. Since the magic artillery is gone, I don't really have to worry about them shooting John out of nowhere. And this will also help Celica, or Saline, to deal with the units up top as well. Because we have a bunch of flying units just going towards her, and I think I want to deal with them. I guess we're not dealing with them. Let's shoot a giant fireball at the door. And then I think we at least need to do one health bar of the javelin. That's not super helpful. Let's go ahead. I'm trying to debate what's more useful, and I think just hitting her with a falling star is better.
You took my sister from me! I'll never forgive you!
You were a good fight.
You were a good fight. You never threw a punch, but you were a good fight. A bit condescending there, aren't you, Alfred?
As your steward.
And we'll send you around over here to take out this armored unit. If you could, I was gonna say, if you could dodge this, it would be great. He had less than a 50% chance of hitting you.
Whatever you say.
And I guess we will just take out this flying unit as the last thing we do this turn.
For the Divine Dragon.
I understand why it's adding pluses and everything to her damage calculation, because it's going off of the momentum skill, which gives extra strength to her first attack after moving. So her first attack gets extra damage than her second attack, so it has to do pluses instead of times. But it's still funny every time I see it. You are out of power, so we will put you here and allow you to destroy the rest of this door. You will go here and take out Hortensia the rest of the way.
Let's see you dodge this!
With what is also basically just a quadruple hit without a sword.
Well, I won't let you kill me.
Alright, and that's 2 out of our 4 main targets, our main boss units. We'll go here and heal. I don't think it super matters that we heal there, but it's better to heal and be safe than die immediately.
Dream well.
I'm also very worried that I used both the Engage and the Lodestar Rush already, because I'm worried that I won't have enough power to actually take on Hyacinth. But that is a problem for when we get there. Got an extra steel dagger. Not super helpful since my one thief unit already has a steel dagger. You don't have anything to heal yourself, so we'll just wait there. And I guess you can take out this unit to make sure they don't impede us in any way. And that will be the end of our 4th turn. Hyacinth should start moving forward at this point, I would assume. Actually, I would assume he starts shooting his bow. Who hasn't moved? Oh, you haven't moved. We'll leave that one open for the Divine Dragon. Go ahead and shoot a fireball. I love this move because it's basically like throwing a sun at your opponent. And it's really funny to see. It's just like, oh, you're attacking me? Here's the sun. Okay, here come. Here they come. This is going. Oh, that's
I will not forget
bad.
Your loss.
I'm really hoping Hyacinth is not close enough to shoot me.
Tell me.
He's close enough to shoot me.
How do you feel about the new Brodian king? Once Lord
We're gonna have to
Sombron
back
drank
up.
his blood, we had no need of him. But am I not?
I'm skipping your dialogue because we're gonna have to hear it again anyway. Alright, go ahead and kill Celine. I'll just back her up and it'll be fine. Yep. Skip all this. Stay lead, you have one job, and it's not to die. How far can you guys go? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, we'll back her up to here. And I actually, before doing that, I want to take you off. And let's go ahead and see what they have in store now that they can't just take her out.
There are so many of him. How is this possible?
He used the emblem to create doubles. Careful. We do not know what they're capable of.
Well, you may not know what they're capable of, but I do. Those are a move called Call Double, and what it does is it allows his emblem and him himself to fire or to get free chain attacks, basically. All of his units are able to, or himself is able to chain attack with the doubles, and basically gives him like 4 or 5 free attacks, no matter what move he uses and how far away he is, since the doubles can chain attack from wherever they are. And we'll put you here, and we'll have you attack them to get a little bit more damage, and then we will have one of like the 4 units here take her the rest of the way, or take this flying unit the rest of the way out. And we'll use the steel axe to do it, because it's better odds of hitting.
The divine dragon.
And I'll put Alfred up front, because he will also need to be able to move semi-quickly. I think I'm going to use some of my units to open these treasure chests.
Tell me, how do you feel about the new Brodian king? Once Lord Sombron drank his blood, we had no need of him, but we corrupted him for you. Am I not generous? You can show your gratitude by dying. For Lord Sombron.
Luckily, I lived this. Since this is an emblem move, the doubles don't chain attack onto it. But I'm very lucky that Alcrest is a good unit and doesn't just die to anything. Can we... No. Are you kidding? You can't make that run?
Chest to scratch?
You can go down here, open this chest, see what's inside. Nice Elfire. I just upgraded to Elfire. This is less than ideal. We'll put you over here so you're at least close. And you will stay here. I'm basically going to let them come to me, because I'm worried about being hit and then being chained attack. So we're just going to end the turn here and let them come to me. Let's see what you got. That's a lot of damage.
Unacceptable.
Alright, so apparently that was not the move. Back it up. Time crystal and back it up. How far can he move? He can go all the way to there. And that's with his bow. So we're just going to move everyone back to here and allow them to basically walk all the way up into our range to fight them with everyone. I was not prepared, apparently. Alright, what do you got this time? You can still reach me? What do you mean? I mean, you don't kill me this time, which is good, but what do you mean? Let's set them on fire, I guess.
Emblem, engage!
doing everything I can to not allow him to basically counterattack, is what I'm trying to say. Do that. We'll go ahead and throw some sun at him. Yeah, that's more than enough damage.
I'm here.
Alright, that's his first health bar, which is good.
Yeah.
And then we'll have Fram attack him first, because I want her to break him, which is the main goal of this. Because by breaking him, it means he cannot counterattack. And then we'll move you one space out of the way, just in case we need to. Move you up here, and we'll engage and try to quadruple attack him once again.
Please, no more.
Whoops,
No more.
I did not mean to skip that. I did not mean to skip that, but it did take him out. And we got a Master Seal. And level 8 Bond Sword Proficiency. And of course, Celine and Celica are our MVPs of the chapter once again, because of course they are. And that is the end of the chapter.
We've won, Hyacinth. It's over.
Get away! Do not come near me!
And now, I avenge my father.
Ah!
That spell! It's you! The one who killed my mother.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was finished there.
I'm not being merciful, merely pragmatic. The ritual was a success. The Fell Dragon will be here in a moment.
He can move once again? That means the sacrifice worked.
Here he comes.
Lord Sombron!
It seems my powers have returned because of you.
It was an honor, my lord.
And yet, I still hunger for more.
Please, my lord, devour these fools.
Alas, I have a different meal in mind.
Huh?
Only sovereign blood will quell my hunger. You understand. I want your blood. And I will take it.
No.
King Hyacinth!
I thought he and the Fell Dragon were on the same side.
Now that was entertaining.
What?
Did you see his face? The shock? The betrayal?
Stop laughing! What's wrong with you?
Is that Vale?
You irritating girl. You had to go and ruin my fun. This is why I detest humans.
No, it can't be. But that's the bandage I used to dress her wound.
I should introduce myself. I am Sombron's daughter, the Fell Princess. You may call me Vale. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Vale. What do you mean, the Fell Princess? How could you deceive us like this?
Deceive you? We've never even spoken before.
What?
Enough idle chatter, Vale. Take the rings.
As you wish, Father.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Divine Dragon and their merry band. Fancy running into you here.
It's you again. I know you. You're the wretch who stormed Firenade Castle.
Wretch? Not much of a greeting, that. But I guess the fault is mine for not properly introducing myself. You have my apologies for my man's actions in Firenade. I take responsibility for what he's done. Take comfort in the fact I killed him myself.
What?
As for who I am, my name is Zephyr. I am a mage dragon of great power, and Lord Sombron's humble servant in all things. As for my companions here, they are like family to me. Together we are known as the Four Hounds.
You tell yourself that. She's a dragon, and the rest of us are humans. Family, she calls us. The name's Gris, and I'm not the prisoner-taking type.
Call me Marnie. I heard we'd be meeting some royalty today, but you look like a bunch of losers to me.
I'm Mavier. The pleasure is all mine. Lady Vale has told us much about you.
I don't care what you call yourselves. You're in our way. Now stand aside! Come on, we can fight our way past them. Everyone, engage with emblems! Huh? The rings.
Something the matter? The Draconic Time Crystal. Of course you had it with you all along. Sorry, but I just had to take it back again. I grabbed it during your little chat with Zephyr. Amazing you didn't notice. You must not be very bright.
Hold on. You used it?
Yes. Now all your rings are here, right where they belong.
Give them back!
6, eh? I have to admit I'm impressed. Father, the emblem rings.
Well done. Now the rings are in my possession. Good. Now to purge them of any trace of divine dragon power. To begin, the Ring of the Hero King.
Mars!
Shine on, emblem of beginnings.
Mars? Mars, speak to me, please!
No use. My father's spell power is now coursing through the emblem ring. He's no longer the sweet little Marth you knew.
No, please.
Provide for us, emblem of the Holy War.
Sigurd!
Care for us, emblem of echoes. Heal us, emblem of dawn.
Celica! Micaiah! Stop it! Just stop!
Free us, emblem of genealogy. Rise up, emblem of binding.
Leave. Roy! I can't do this without you!
Say goodbye to your beloved emblems. Now they belong to us. Oh, how I wanted these two. Marth and Sigurd. After killing Lumera, I was forced to leave them back there with you. Do you have any idea how irritating that was for me?
Vale! We must retreat, Divine One!
Oh, so now you want to turn tail and run? We have all your rings and you have nothing. Abandon hope. You will all die.
Give them back! Give them back to me!
You have nowhere to run. And no rings to protect you. At last, I can unleash the full force of my hatred. You and all your allies will be killed by your beloved friends, the Emblems.
We have to fight. We have to rescue Marth and the others.
No, Divine One. Vale has the Time Crystal and the rings. We're not going to win this one. I don't have to tell you how powerful the Emblems are. But we can at least survive this thing. If we make it over there, we might be able to shake off Vale.
And with that, I think we're going to call this an episode. Vale has turned on us. Our rings have been stolen. The Fell Dragon is once again back. And we have to escape with our lives, basically. But I think we're going to save that till next time. So, I hope you all enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Next time, like I said, we're escaping from this disaster of an ambush. But until then, happy adventuring.